Well, hello there, motherfuckers. I wanted to just talk about something, another video here about Donald Trump. And the thing is, despite what anybody says, Brad, stop making these political videos. You don't know what you're talking about. The thing is, I think the time has come, really, to be fucking honest. You see the votes, you see the results. It doesn't matter what a small minority say here on YouTube or Facebook. People love Trump. And so do I. Now, I've admitted, I've come out in videos and I've said Donald Trump has changed his mind. John Oliver is right. This is no reason to dislike him because the thing is, once again, they're not drawing the lines to what these things mean. Trump was allowed to change his mind. He's not a politician. He's a businessman. This has been quite clear. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about more specifically is all these attacks on YouTube and Facebook and coming out against Donald Trump that he is a racist. So at first, people were like, well, Donald Trump is racist against Mexicans because he said that, rapists and killers come here from Mexico. 193,000 is the exact number for that. It is true. Look it up. Not racist. Stating facts. It's dangerous to have people coming into this country that are undocumented. They can't be tracked by the police. They commit crimes. And of course, it's very easy for you to sit there, that's racist, that's racist, because it hasn't happened to you. But when a family member or someone you love, girlfriend, wife, daughter, son, gets raped or killed, you're going to fucking care, and you're going to want that wall built up as fast as it could get up there. So anyway, then there was another thing that came out. Was Donald Trump was asked about, African Americans in the country, and he said that, well, 13% of, which is how many blacks we have in this country. The population is made up of 13% African American. Donald Trump stated this FBI statistic that is true, that 13% of them are the population, but they commit the most violent crimes despite being the minority. Just pointing it out when asked about it, and he said, this is something that needs to be addressed. When we see a group of people that are committing the most crimes, he's giving his opinion and stating it. It's not racist to state an FBI fact when questioned about it in a fucking press conference. But anyway, they try to take the racist stuff even further, a lot of people. As we all know, I've gotten into a little bit, but, this is just making a video about it. It's a way of just fucking opening up the fucking floodgates. Black Lives Matter is something that I totally disagree with. I think it's the most racist thing going because all lives matter. We should all be living in equality. No one is greater than the other. But this is just a way. Black Lives Matter is just a hashtag that has been emphasized and exploited by the media in order to cause a fucking race riot. It's pretty fucking obvious. We saw it in Baltimore. If you're not saying that wasn't a race riot, then you're fucking out of your mind. That was probably the fucking most terrifying thing I've ever seen in my life. And it's not even that far from New York. Fucking Baltimore, Maryland. Not far at all. So, it's crazy, and I fucking thank my lucky stars that some shit like that does not happen in New York. Since we have one of the greatest police squads in the world, the NYPD, it probably would not happen here. Now, but there is a chance that it could, or something maybe a smaller riot might happen. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about is Black Lives Matter and everything. Everybody is on the edge of their seats. They're just waiting for anything, not even racist, but related to race to pop up in the news or anything on the internet. So I'm constantly seeing this on Facebook. Black people losing their shit at Donald Trump rallies. We all seen that black people support Donald Trump. He wouldn't have won southern states if it wasn't for black votes. MSNBC tried to do this story where they approached a black kid saying like, oh, aren't these Donald Trump rallies racist? And the guy says, no, they're not. I'm voting for Trump. Then they cut back to the studio and the woman's like a fucking goofball. She goes, oh, well, that wasn't the clip we were looking for because, you know, not that many black people support Trump. You know, it was probably the fucking most, you know, self-racist thing I've ever seen. Hating on, you know, a fellow black person. You know, someone of her own race. Hating on him because he liked Trump. You know, and they were hoping to exploit blacks to further their political agenda. Anyway, so I'm seeing, and I mentioned this in a previous video, people losing their minds. This fat, obese black girl gets in the face of a war veteran, an elderly veteran, and screaming in his face. People start he pushes her. They start pushing her around. She's yelling in people's face. Here's the thing. People are like, oh, it's racist. This is how you get treated by white people. And when you go to a Donald Trump convention, the thing is this. They're going there, I don't know, a couple of black people starting fucking racially fueled fucking protests. And, you know, it doesn't matter if you're not touching anybody, but if you're going to scream in somebody's face, you know, what are the white people supposed to do? Are they supposed to stand there like a bunch of fucking knuckleheads and just fucking take it? You know, you're screaming. What would you do? What would you do if you're standing somewhere and someone screamed in your face? Are you going to just fucking take it? No. You're probably going to try to defend yourself in some way. So, thing is this. It's like, if you're going to start some shit, then you're going to have to pay for it. And then I'm seeing other people, oh, you know, if this guy, you know, if this war veteran or whatever, these people, you know, started this and there were other brothers around. I'm seeing this on Facebook. Then, you know, some cops would have probably got killed. And I'm like, this is fucking outrageous. I mean, like, here you are turning this into a fucking racially fueled just fucking circus. This Black Lives Matter thing has gotten totally out of control. If you're going to a rally to start trouble, I'm sorry, you can't call it racist. That is just being a fucking asshole, going to a rally and starting trouble. All right, guys. See you next time.